everybody, Johnny Lombardi here, and welcome to sports. A few days after heartache for the LSU football team in Tuscaloosa, the team celebrated Wednesday night at TJ Ribs. As we showed you earlier in the show, Tigers head coach Les Miles celebrating his 62nd birthday Wednesday night during his weekly radio show at TJ Ribs on Acadian. Miles' party included a cake featuring the many hats of Les Miles, which had hats from all of his coaching and playing stops at Michigan, Oklahoma State, and of course, LSU. Saturday night in Death Valley, Coach Miles will have his normal white LSU cap on, and his Tigers will look to extend his birthday celebration with a win over the Arkansas Razorbacks. Coming off of their 30-16 loss at Alabama last week, the Tigers are looking to turn things around quickly to salvage their season. In the past, we have seen LSU struggle down the stretch following losses to Alabama, including last season when the Tigers were shut out 17-0 in Fayetteville a week after falling to Alabama at home in overtime. The Razorbacks, who previously had not won an SEC game in 2 years, stifled LSU's offense all night long and took back the Golden Boot Trophy for the first time in 3 years. This year, with the chance at the SEC championship game still at hand, the Tigers realize that they still have much to play for, despite last week's loss.
We're still very much in it. You just never can tell, and you can look at it from you can look at it from the conference race, you can look at it from the Western Division, you can look at it from the national implications. You just don't know. You just keep your head down, fight like hell, and see where we might end up.
Reports saying that senior safety Jalen Mills was very vocal in the locker room following the Alabama loss, reiterating to his teammates that the season is not over. We will see how motivated the Tigers are Saturday night in Tiger Stadium when they look to win back the boot from Arkansas. Kickoff is set at 6:15 on ESPN. Let's take a look at some of the other action going on around the country Saturday. Arkansas at number 9 LSU, the big game here in Baton Rouge, but number 2 Alabama hitting the road to face the Mississippi State Bulldogs, 17th ranked in Starkville on CBS. A huge game for LSU fans. If Alabama loses, the Tigers are back in control of their own destiny in the SEC West race. Number 12 Oklahoma hitting the road against number 6 Baylor in Waco, a huge game in the Big 12. And number 21 Memphis at undefeated number 24 Houston, a huge game there for the Cougars. And for the first time in 5 years, the LSU soccer team is heading back to the NCAA tournament. The Lady Tigers, who finished with a 13-5-4 record and a berth in the SEC tournament semifinals, travel to Mobile Saturday to face off against Sun Belt champions South Alabama in the first round. If the Tigers win, they will move on to face either Evansville or number 1 national seed Florida State in the second round. Finally, tomorrow night, the LSU men's basketball team and number 1 player in the world, Ben Simmons, hits the hardwood for the first time this regular season. The 21st-ranked Tigers kick off their season Friday night in the PMAC against McNeese State. Head coach Johnny Jones and company realize the expectations surrounding Simmons and the Tigers this season and are ready to get their march to the NCAA tournament underway.
And we're hopeful with the combination of the guys returning from last year, the experience that we had on this team, and with their abilities, that we understand that they're going to go through some growing pains as well. But we understand that as the season progressed, that they will continue to get better, and we look forward to it.
Reminder that the final Tiger TV Game Day show of the season is Saturday. Prior to the Arkansas game, make sure to catch that live at tigertv.tv at 4:15. Also, make sure to check out tigertv.tv all weekend long with LSU basketball coverage and, of course, the latest from LSU versus Arkansas in Death Valley. We'll be right back with more news.